Hey, so I haven't made a video in a while, so I figured I'd make a video today, and this is something I want to document and see how I'm doing. And so we're going to be working on the hood of the convertible GT6. Give you a quick show what I'm doing. So there's this. I'm not going to be making videos about this, but this is a 69 Mark III Spitfire Mark I engine that goes with it. There's the rest of the car. I got that. Someone gave to me. Helped him get it running and looked underneath, and everything was dangerous. So somebody had spent a lot of money, tons of new parts, guy before him, and fixed the things that he thought to fix, but not a lot of the important stuff. So stripping it down to the bare metal, everything's going to be new, but that's not what this video is about. And that one's doing amazing. It's my everyday car. So, got the hood, fiberglass hood. I'm doing all the fitting stuff with it and putting in the bulge to fit the GT6 engine. I've actually got two others because there's two others, but this one's broken down over there. Let's see, got things measured for the Le Mans hood vents like I did to the Spitfire. Got to cut that out. Got everything pretty well. I got to adjust the front hinges a little bit to get my door gap better to go to here. This door gap's looking great, at least about as great as I can get it. And I've finished all the repairs on this door, so I got to mount it and make sure the gaps are good, and then fine tune the bottom of it. I got to still do some work on the hood, and then that's all the metal repair. And then all the fun sanding. But we're going to be working on this today. Let me turn around. It's nice looking. So watch some videos, and what I saw, this is going to be my process, is got this screwed in here, and I'm going to take this off, cut out the inside to about right here. So I got a big hole I can get to from the inside. Then I've got the fiberglass Bondo short hair green stuff I'm going to use to adhere the two together. Before I do that, I'm going to sand, prep, level that off, and then screw all this down. And so my biggest concern is working time with the Bondo and the surface area I'm working with. So we'll see how that goes. I'm probably not going to film that because I'm all hands on deck and everything. Oh, and you can see with the tape and all, measured it, lined it up, got everything perfect, measured 1,000 times, changed my measurements 1,000 times, but I'm really good with where it's at, so I screwed it in. So it'll be that, screw down, let it dry cure, all the cool stuff, pull the screws out, do it again over here, I don't know, over this, and then sand that and smooth that out. So that's good. And then I'll open it up, and then from underneath I'll clean up my edges, carbide bit, sander, cutting wheel, whatever feels best, and then fiberglass patch over that with some matte. That's probably overkill, but I'd rather do overkill and get it right than have my paint job done and things start cracking because of shifting and whatnot. So 98% certain that's how that should go fine. Maybe 96. But anyhow, the car is driving by. What was I gonna say? Yeah, done it dozens of times in my head, and so I've purposely really been going slow about this. And I mean, I could have done this a month or two ago, but didn't want to yet because I didn't feel like ready. Just gotta dream on things and think about it for a while. I'm gonna trim this a little bit. So I did all the fitting with this. Other stuff I've got in here, this headlight. People have asked about the buckets in the past on some of the forums. So here they have this, the bucket, and it's fiberglassed in, but there's these like gaps in here and around the edges. You can see in there. So I'm going to use that same fiberglass filler to smooth that out so everything looks like beautiful from the inside. Eventually get some, what is it, plexiglass? Or I might be choosing the wrong word. And use a heat gun to contour this, cut, shape, and have some kind of like screw rivets with like stainless steel screws, so that'll look really cool. Still got to cut out the mouth, but I wanted to get the bulge in first, because I think the contour of it will give it more rigidity to the body. And this is like the wild card factor and like the big thing right now that's like tough to do. I think all the other stuff shouldn't be so hard. So that's my quick go with that. And then the next things for me to do is really to start buying parts, which I've been doing some more of, but since this is coming from so many different cars, there's a lot of parts I'm missing. I'm going to use these yellow side marker lights as turn signals up here. So I got to figure that out, get those, cut, mount, and everything. And build a new dash. Oh, all the dash stuff. Need to get new gauges, all the interior stuff. I got seats stripped down, cleaned, rust converted, parts there. I need to replace those rubber things. Then I need to get some headlight or tail lights from back here. So I've already found there are like some Triumph lights that are the red, the yellow, and then smaller with white here. I'm gonna do that on both sides. No seams. Yeah. So I'm gonna get to work a little bit. I'll show you bits or maybe update from time to time, and this will probably take a couple weeks to make this video because I'm gonna get plenty of time for stuff to cure. So here we go. All right, I'm gonna do a real quick update on this. It's been a few weeks since the last video. Been thinking and thinking and thinking about stuff. I got everything prepped, ready to go. The short hair fiberglass filler stuff that was recommended what I should use. I was looking at it, and it's only got the 4-minute working time, so I'm afraid things might start setting on me before it's ready, and then, you know, don't find out it wasn't set just right until after it's all painted and I'm on the road and stuff starts shifting and cracking and it looks like crap. So not doing that. I was doing some research. I found this stuff, some JB Weld panel bond for automotive stuff. So this is great for fiberglass also. So that's what we're using. It's got a 15-minute work time, which is totally doable. And my friend Tito's coming over in a little bit. And we're going to mix all this stuff up, slap it on, bolt it in. Take less than 15 minutes. So I'm feeling really good about that. That way I can have good adhesion and bonding, and it'll be solid. And then I'll make some more videos. I might set up a time lapse for that, but then I'm going to do some more videos about, you know, I'll get this to completion. But showing you kind of what I've done here. So what I did a few weeks ago, took all the bolts out. And cut out, so you can see I've gave myself plenty of room to cut this out. So what I'm going to do, there'll be more videos where I come in later and I cut this extra little bit out where it needs to be and do it from the inside. I'll talk more about that later. But took the sander, sanding pads, and sanded all this down to rough it up, make it smooth. Got the inside around the edge. You can probably see there's color variation, so that's smooth and sanded and roughed up. And then I came along and put a chamfer on the edge, so it's a little bit smoother transition. And that's that. So, wish me luck. I'll bring you steps of the way, and I don't know, a couple month or two, number of weeks will all pass, and like that. All right, well, we got carried away and I forgot to hit record a time lapse, but I'm going to share with you what we did. So Tito had some great ideas. Everything's good, looking awesome. So these little shish kebab skewers stuck like in here without this on here, in here and in here. And so what we did is I had 4 of those JB Weld panel bonds tubes, which turned out being like the exact perfect amount. So we mixed, he had 2 in a thing, I had 2 in a thing, we mixed up, used some these things, craft sticks, whatever you call them. Smeared, set it down. These things helped center it. And so we got those there, then started in the middle, putting these in and worked our way out. And it worked great. I didn't put the panel bond on this piece. I only put it on the hood part, and it was plenty enough. So did that, squished, zipped it down, then wiped around the excess, had 15-minute working time. Got my time device over there. There you go, now it's in focus. And got everything done. We were like, this is a perfect amount of time. So we had all the screws set, and within 8-9 minutes, and then wiped everything down. And by the time we were like, all right, it's all good, it was like almost about 15 minutes. And so what I'm going to do is later this afternoon, it says it's cures after 30 minutes. It feels pretty dry. There's the tiniest bit of tackiness to it left. And so what I'm going to do is a little bit later, I'll come in, pull all these out, then sand it a little bit, and then I'll make more videos with the other stuff. But yeah, it's looking good. I'm mega stoked. And it's going to keep getting better. All right. So I thought I should pause here and video for a moment. Here's the underside, and you can see where the green Bondo came through the holes, not all the way on all of them. And that's okay, because what I've done is now I came in here with first I used a Sharpie to draw where I'm pretty sure the line was, then cut with the Dremel, and there's still a little bit of a gap there where like the two pieces come together, but I'm not worried about that. So what I've now done is sanded both sides, and I've got fiberglass patch. I'm going to do that with the resin and all this stuff and get it from the inside. So all those things combined should be smooth, hopefully look good, and yeah, that'll be covered up. The glue gooed out just a little bit extra far over here, and I didn't want to be too risky cutting in there, so I figured screw it, I'll fiberglass over it. We'll see how it goes. Alright, so this video is getting long, and it's been like, I don't know, a month and a half since I started it, and I forgot what I said. What the last one was, I haven't gone back and looked at it. I'll just piece it all together in a bit. So I'm gonna finish this up, show you where I'm at, and move on to something else. Here, I use like I said, I'm pretty sure I said fiberglass this in. If I had done it again, I would have used the green Bondo all along the inside instead, because there are a couple little air pockets there, but it seems pretty solid. I think, got resin in behind there too, so I mean it's good. And then made some little brackets for this bar to give it better support. I'm about to panel bond those in, that one and that one, and that's pretty much it. Just kind of give you, talk about where I'm going next. Is I'm going to cut the mouth out. I got an idea of how I want to make a grill. It's going to look like not anywhere near as fancy as the rest of the car, but that's going to kind of make it look a little bit rougher, and so that'll be neat. And then I got to use the green stuff in there to seal that stuff up, and that'll be it. All right, later.